morning guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press that like button and please do subscribe. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all mums out there. And it is Sunday. So Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to tough guy Chuck Norris, who was the only baby to come into this world roundhouse kicking, instead of screaming. For more, just ask me for a Chuck Norris fact.
Alexa, can you give me a Chuck Norris fact?
Fact. Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle.
Alexa, happy Mother's Day. Now that's confusing.
Good morning, Crystal. You too.
Oh, that's nice. So it is Mother's Day. Like I said, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Being a mother is hard work and we should all celebrate our mums. So Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 9 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Sunday, the 10th of March.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Currently, in Rochester it's 8 degrees Celsius with showers. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What do you get if you eat biscuits in bed? Crummy sleep.
And Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American actress Olivia Wilde, American actress Emily Osment, American martial artist, actor, film producer and screenwriter Chuck Norris, Puerto Rican singer Bad Bunny, and 19th Prime Minister of Canada Kim Campbell.
So guys, Mother's Day. Right. So I got up around 8 a.m. this morning and I went out to, I've just come back from the local co-op which is at Rochester Riverside, and this is what Harry does to my senior cats. Do you see he's on top of the cat this morning? That's Nikki and that is my kitten Harry and that is my elder cat Nikki growling, but Harry is just a kitten, so you've got to forgive him for that, but his claws are bloody sharp and I know how the cat feels. So guys, I'm going to show you what I got from the local co-op. First of all, we are going to show you the Mail on Sunday newspaper. I'm not communicating with anyone on WhatsApp or online anymore, so they can't steal anything apart from go down my social media. I didn't upload any of my photos to Instagram yesterday, but I did upload some of them in a black dress to Facebook and TikTok. So the Mail on Sunday has got Margot Robbie on the front, Hollywood's Golden Girl, and Diana's brother, how I was sexually abused at just 11 by a school matron. So Princess Diana's brother is saying that he was sexually abused at 11 years old by a school matron. Earl Spencer reveals in devastating memoir how trauma left lifelong toll. Princess Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, has revealed that he was sexually abused at the age of 11 by a female member of staff at his boarding school. By Mark Hookham. So we've got Princess Diana's brother on the front page of a newspaper today, and that is the Mail on Sunday. We'll go through later on. And we've got the You magazine with Margot Robbie. Just have a quick flick through. So it's Mother's Day today, and obviously I've managed to get outside and go into the shop and get some flowers and a newspaper. So we've got this advert for Marks and Spencer's, and remember that Diana's surname was Spencer. So we've got a love your boobs. It starts with a bra that fits, Marks and Spencer. That's the advert in You magazine this morning. Now, I wore a black dress yesterday and I love my body. I love my body. I'm happy with my body. I wouldn't want to be anorexic and I wouldn't want to be a stick. I'm an older woman now and I just dress for comfort and I dress for myself. I don't take any notice of picture perfect women. And what I mean by picture perfect women is that is not the real picture of a real woman. When someone attends an event, like they go to pick up an Oscar or they're going to Ascot, they all put their makeup on, they all put their fancy clothes on and their makeup, and that is not the real picture. That is picture perfect. Every normal woman has a flaw, whether it's stretch marks on her tummy, chips on your teeth, because you know teeth have to last a long time, don't they? So do your feet, and I found that out. But teenage girls look at these pictures and think women are perfect, and they're not. And it's not perfect to be stick thin. No, it's not. We should encourage our females to be healthy. Not necessarily overweight, but healthy, and not stick thin. You've got to remember that everybody is built differently. What looks good on one woman might not look good on another. So I don't take any notice of picture perfect. We're all different. And our body changes throughout our life. Our body is not going to remain the same as it was. You're flipping the bag to pieces. Our body is not going to stay the same as it was when we were a teenager. When we give birth to children, a woman's body obviously changes and it's never going to go back to the same it was. We have cesarean sections, which leaves a scar across our belly. We have stretch marks. Our stomach expands. When we are pregnant, a woman's stomach gets really big, doesn't it? You can't expect it to go back to the way it was. So, lower your expectations, guys. If you're looking for a picture perfect woman, you're not going to get one. Women hide it with makeup. They disguise it with clothing. But I'm not afraid to show the real me. So there you go. So that You magazine, I should go through that later as well. My cat has decided to attack my shopping. It's so funny. So we have a Danish apple crown. It's a Danish apple crown. We will read what Earl Spencer's got to say. Charles, Diana's brother. Chocolate trifle, British cream. I am not going to sit in my flat and be miserable today. We've got a thin sliced smoked ham, thin sliced chicken, and the yuzus are £1. So you've got a strawberry, a chocolate, and a banana. Yuzu. And we have a tuna with mayonnaise on white bread sandwich. I also got a lucky bonus scratch card, a lucky bonus. So this is top prizes of £300,000, and you've got horseshoes and a bonus game. So really I just wanted to get the newspaper, and this is what my mum is like, folks. This is what my mother is like. She does not want me to go up there. My mother does not like fresh flowers. She doesn't. She hates them. So what can I do? Well, I love fresh flowers, and I've got a £4 bunch of British Lincolnshire daffodils to brighten up my flat this murky, wet Sunday because it's raining outside. I've got a nice British cream trifle, and we're going to have a read of the newspaper, and I'm certainly not going to be miserable today. Right, let's see how much video footage we've got left. Right, now let me tell you who was in the co-op and what was going on. So, I got up this morning at 8 o'clock. I'm trying to get on with my life and just keep my nose out of other people's business. Even if it is annoying and they're trying to get into mine, I'm just keeping out the way. So I've got cats, I've got to clean up after my cats, so I put all my rubbish in a white bin bag, I threw it out in the rubbish. It's been absolutely great so far, no problems. Walked out of my flat, walked into the local co-op. There was a big black girl in there, enormous, about 6 foot, with a parka coat on with a fur hood. She was big black girl, right up here, towering above me, with a parka coat and a fur hood. There's no coffin in there. There was a young lad in there, and there was the manager in there with a young blonde lady. Very, very quiet, very, very nice. I was served absolutely brilliantly by the young assistant. This has got broken, but it's not defaced. It's a bit cut up there, split, but it's not defaced. So really, there was just a big, enormous black girl. Right up here she was, and that wide. And I just walked around her. She was on her mobile, talking on loudspeaker like I talk to my mum. Co-op receipt. I was in the co-op at 20 to 9 on a Sunday. There's my receipt. So, not in a hurry to go outside this morning, guys. It's not really nice outside at all. It's wet. So I expect most people taking their mums out for Mother's Day will choose somewhere nice and warm inside a building. It's not the type of weather where you can sit outside in a coffee shop. Alexa, LBC radio.
LBC London from Global Player.
You could have a fascist or with terroristic fantasies, but until he acts on the fantasies, it's not illegal. And that's where the grey area comes in, because if the enactment of your beliefs encroaches on, impacts on the freedoms, the civil liberties of other people, it immediately becomes illegal. And the extreme of that is, of course, terrorism. But something like having a protest outside the house of a politician, which encroaches on the security and freedom of the family within, is illegal. It's breaking a law. So the real question here is, in a liberal democracy, how much opinion and protest and expression of opinion can you tolerate without it actually encroaching on the rights of other people? And if the state starts stating that certain types of belief and the enactment of the belief in protest is illegal, you end up with McCarthyism. McCarthyism in America from the late 40s through the 50s tried to define what it was to be an American and made illegal being un-American. And you actually had a committee deciding what was American and what wasn't. And this is why it's so dangerous.
Can I ask, please, I might be completely wrong, it's just a thought that's come to mind, but if Michael Gove goes down this route, would we have actually resolved the troubles in Northern Ireland? Because I'm thinking, Sinn Féin's a political organisation. I mean, it would have been possible, I think, back in the day, in the dark days of the Troubles, to prescribe Sinn Féin as being an extremist group because it opposes. It's a nationalist. It opposes loyalist occupation, for want of a better word. So, and yet we've now reached a stage where the troubles are over. The peace is thriving.
The thing is, you see, you put your finger on it there. It's not illegal to believe that Northern Ireland should be part of the Republic of Ireland. That is a perfectly permissible thought, but it's how you enact it. If you enact it by killing people and kneecapping people, and etc., or I would say if you enact British liberal principles by sending out death squads, that is actually illegal. It's illegal and illiberal. But if you form a movement or a party that campaigns peacefully without terrorism and without intimidation, that is legal. So it's not the thought, it's the action. We have to look at actions. And to come out with definitions which fudge the difference between extreme thoughts and actions and the enactment of those thoughts is just going to create a climate of fear. And when you have people like Rishi doing his, I mean, I had heard shades of Enoch Powell's River of Blood speech the other day. I mean, the idea that the country is being divided is a divisive statement, and the government is in danger of undermining democracy through its cack-handed and ignorant attempt to legislate for anti-democratic movements.
I'll tell you what, you're worth the money, Roger. If you like my introduction, I much more enjoyed your response. Professor Roger Griffin there, a professor in modern history, an expert on the dynamics of fascism, who says that our government is peddling a climate of fear with a cack-handed approach to this issue of identifying extremism. Do you concur? 0345 6060 973 is the number. I'll be coming to Mohammed Amin in just a little while, and your calls. You're listening to Matthew Wright on LBC. Time for the latest LBC News headlines, I think, from Jenny Barsby.
Rishi Sunak is looking at cutting working age benefits so he can eventually abolish national insurance. More than 50 victims of terror attacks, including the wife of Lee Rigby, have written to the government concerned about anti-Muslim hate. This as Michael Gove is urging people who join demonstrations to check whether they've been organised by extremist groups. It's a mostly cloudy and wet day with some sunny spells in the southwest and a high of 12 Celsius.
LBC Travel, I'm Claire Sharp. In Catford, the A21 Rushy Green, that's still closed both ways where it meets the South Circular at the Catford Gyratory, but ongoing police investigation do expect delays on all of the approaches. In Forest Gate, Romford Road is closed either way between Ratcliffe Road and Palmerston Road after a building was on fire. And in the centre of town, Regent Street remains closed southbound from Great Marlborough Street to Beak Street for emergency repairs. The M4 Heathrow Spur Road, that's still looking quite heavy on the southbound side, headed from the main carriageway towards the terminals. And on the train, CTC services not moving between Grays and Barking. That's because of a trespasser. And the Metropolitan line has cancellations and minor delays between Harrow on the Hill and Uxbridge.
This is LBC.
Yes, brother. I know we were going to play that co-op mission tonight, but hear me out. I've just downloaded Ultimate Gardener 4, and I'm totally addicted.
New Marrow unlocked.
Boom!
Right, guys. Happy Mother's Day again to all the mums out there, and I'll see you later.